What's up guys? I have nothing going on in my life, so I decided to make this video to find out what's the best burger in Sao Paulo. And I went to 10 places. I actually used some red recommendations, I used some rankings and lists of really good burgers that I've saw around. And yeah, hope you guys like it, because I actually changed my mind on what's the best burger in Sao Paulo. I had a favorite one, it changed, and I hope you guys enjoyed the ride. It was a lot of fun. All right, so we are at Pictures. This is a place I actually came before. Their Google reviews are really good. I remember that the burgers were great. I'm not sure if it's, top 10 best burgers in Sao Paulo. You guys can see that it's just meat, cheese, and pickles. It's a good burger. You guys can see the donuts is, it's not super raw, but it's good. I think it's pinky enough. I think it said that it was like the cheese is a special cheese, matured or something. You can feel it. The pickles are good. I think they could be bigger, but overall, this is a solid burger. All right, so this is Fat Cow, probably one of the most hyped places in Sao Paulo, and I've been here. I never had this sandwich though, so let's see how it is. It's really good. I think the salt is on point. A lot of burgers, I think, they don't go heavy enough on the salt. It's not overly salted, it's perfect. It is like very, very pink, which I don't mind, but I think some people could have a problem with. This is the simplest burger they have. Like, they do have onions and pickles, which technically are against the rules of this whole thing, but it's the only one that they had. I'm gonna have to give it a pass. Bread, I think it's really good. Like, it's very buttery. And unlike some other places, I think it can be a little bit dry. This one isn't super buttery, but it's perfectly, I think it's just very balanced. All right, so this is a deli, and we kind of have to be kind to this guy because he was waiting for a long time. It actually took us a lot of time to actually get this burger. It doesn't look really pretty, but it was looking really good when I took the pictures. Wow. Like, if you ever had Zdeli, they have this like cheese sauce for their fries. It's like really good. And dude, this cheese is on point. This is like the best cheese we had the whole, at least so far. This is the 4th place we're going. Wow. This cheese makes this burger by itself. I think like it is peppery, so it's very spicy, but the cheese has this like a meat sauce to it. This is really good. This is much better. This is probably the best burger I had the whole day, honestly. I'm very impressed. All right, so this is Guarita. I have never been to this place before. You can actually check here. They don't have, they only have smash burger, so I actually got 2 just because most places had 180-gram patties. It looks kind of sad now because actually we were waiting for a long time to get this. The patty is a little bit overdone, honestly, but the taste of the cheese is really good, and the bun is like fine. I think it's like a potato bun or something. This is solid. Like, I think besides the fact that it's a little bit too dry, it's good. The price is pretty cheap, honestly, compared to a lot of other places. It's solid, I don't think it's gonna be a top 4, but it's also not in the bottom as well. All right, so this is Underdog. What I really like about them is that they don't have like preset burgers. You can just whatever topping you want. The owner is Argentinian. He has like parrilla, which is pretty much like a barbecue, kind of a specific type of barbecue from Argentina. I don't know, the taste is like unparalleled. You cannot mimic this type of taste with like a pan or anything else. It's just, it's just so fucking good. It is a little bit expensive, I'll give them that. But we actually went to more expensive places, or like just as expensive places. This is insane. I'm not sure the price is worth it, but it's the best burger in Sao Paulo in terms of taste. I don't think you can beat this. All right, so this is Holy Burger. It's one of the most famous places in Sao Paulo, honestly. They have a lot of like prizes. I've seen them in lots of lists of the best burgers in Sao Paulo. And the thing is, they actually don't have a burger that is only meat and cheese. I actually had, like, not in the menu at least, so I had to order separately. Let's see if they can actually do, a simple burger really well, or if they're all about the fancy stuff. No, this is pretty good. One thing that I actually struggled with in a lot of the places that we went is that the sear was not there for a lot of these places. This one, the sear is really good. It's not like super pink, but overall, I don't mind the doneness. It's like a tad too dry, but I think the cheese helps a lot. The cheese is really good. The bun is really good. After I saw the menu, I was a little bit skeptical because they only had like very complicated burgers, but they can actually do a pretty simple one nicely. Also, when I saw their menu, everything was very expensive, but I noticed that everything comes with fries. So it's not a huge portion of fries. At the end of the day, when you include the fries, it's not like they're that expensive, but overall, very happy with this. I think this is definitely a winner. All right, so Ecculy Charbon is a place that is actually pretty new. Like, I think they opened before the pandemic began, but they had to close. So even like when I look at their Instagram, there's not like a lot of influencers following them. They're pretty small, but I heard like really good things. Their burger looks sexy as hell. They have like a smoked mayo, and it just tastes really good. It's only pickles, the mayo, the bun, and the meat, and the cheese. Usually, I don't like buns like this because I feel like they take away, like they're not like super buttery, they're kind of dry, but the meat is so fatty, and there's like so much mayo and the cheese that it actually makes like a good blend. And it's like it's kind of like a heavy bun. This is probably in the top 4. I think it should be in the top 4 because it's way too fucking good. It's a little bit on the pricier side, but it's worth it. I have to say it's worth it. All right, so this is Generoso Burger, which means generous burger. Patty, not looking that pretty, honestly. But this place, it was recommended by a fair amount of people. It's actually kind of a new place, so I have no idea what you think. Wow. I gotta be honest, when I look at the burger, I was not really considering him to be good at all. But there's a taste here that I don't even know what it is. It like tastes like onions, even though it doesn't have onions. I think like the way they actually toast their buns is like super, super toasty. Like barely too much, but just at the right point. So, and like the buns too, they're super fluffy. They look like McDonald's buns in a way. They have this like McDonald's quality to it. Wow. They're kind of small for the price. I was not really giving them too much credit, but this is good. And this is the last burger I have, so it's not like I'm going fresh on this. I had some really good burgers, and this is awesome. All right, so this is Boncon Carne, and we actually had a problem when we were there. The burger, like they said, it's 180 grams of meat, but the burger was really, really small. Then they actually made a different one, and the guys were really kind. Like even though it looked small, they like offered another one for free, and it looks really pretty. So like the donuts isn't super pink, which is not something I like that much. I usually like prefer 180 gram patties to be a little bit taller because you can get like really good sear and like the pink middle. But the sear on this one is really good. This is what a cheeseburger, every cheeseburger would like to be. Like besides the doneness, the cheese is really good. The bun is soft. It doesn't feel dry. And like the flavor of the meat is super intense. Like this is fucking good. 1% too dry, but everything else is like really good. And the sear makes up for it. All right, so this is raw burger. Probably one of the prettiest ones that we filmed so far. It looks really fucking good, honestly. And it is Wagyu, so a little bit more expensive. In terms of the donuts, it is actually more... It's not that pink. It doesn't feel dry though. I'm surprised. Like I feel like because it's Wagyu, it is really juicy, even though it doesn't look the perfect doneness. This is solid. Just to be clear, guys, I think every single burger that I visited is actually worth going to, but the top 4 are insane. Ecculy Charbon, dude, I don't know. Like, I feel like it just deserved to be a 10 on everything. Like, it's an expensive place. It's not that close to, like, the center of the city. But, you just go to that place, man. The burger, like, it's insane. It could be 10 reais more expensive, and I would still pay for that burger, because I cannot fathom how a burger could be better. Holy Burger, I was actually impressed, because I had gotten their delivery once, but it was not nearly as good as it was personally. Maybe I got a wrong burger. It was a long time ago, but their game is on point right now. And like the cheeseburger was super cheap considering you actually get fries with it. So just top tier burger at probably one of the best prices of everything I tasted so far. Boncon Carne was really insane. They say their burger is 180 grams. Honestly, it doesn't look like it, but the price is so cheap that I don't mind. So like if you really like the taste of charred meat, that's the place you should go. The prices, like the location and the prices, I don't know how they can actually have margins selling burgers at that price, but you should definitely check them out. And finally, we have Boraxxteria. It used to be called Underdog. They changed their name. I was impressed because a lot of places upped their game. I think, when I considered Underdog to be the best place, I hadn't made, enough research. And now, after going to all of these places, they're still good. They still have a place in my heart. But at least this time that I went to, I think other places had slightly better burgers. But they're still definitely worth the visit. So yeah, check all of those places out. And thanks for watching.